discuss 24-25 budget.
And since it was no workshop, and I gave this out the last time, I thought we put that on there. I've sent you out the second draft, the changes that were asked from. So that's, I figured it's give you this opportunity to discuss any other matters that you might have.
Any questions?
And I guess this might be a good time to bring up some of the changes.
The changes that you put in.
Yeah. So there's been some salary increases put in to the budget for our supervisors.
Does that mean we're going to get them?
We get that. So that would have been a salary increase for our for Glenn and also for Mark, also for Travis, and
I as well.
Increase in those payments. In that. So, and so that is included in here. That's the increase, plus the 3% for the overall.
Any other discussion? We don't need a motion on
Just discuss it.
Anybody else have anything?
You're just discussing.
We're just discussing right now.
What was okay. All right. I just want to make sure I was writing that down.
And before we get into our first reading on our whole budget as a whole, each year we come to this time to vote. It's the time when we also look if we need to have some type of a tax increase, to cover some of these capital outlay projects that we're looking at. I mean, it's been tough, working with what money that we've got. We do a lot with the few people that we've got hired, and we know what kind of projects we're looking at here in the future, and we know that we don't have enough money coming in to cover that, or maybe be able to pave some more roads, hire more people. So now is the time for us as a group to discuss what we might want to consider. If this is the appropriate time to bring this up, Glenn, is it?
Yeah,
while we're discussing,
you'll have that for your first reading.
And on the very back page of our budget are some numbers there showing what 25 cents would yield to the tax rate, how much extra revenue that would bring in, and then of course went on up to bigger numbers like 80 cents. But,
it seems to be a common theme with all the surrounding communities too.
We haven't had a tax increase since 2010.
Of course, we don't want to have to speak on behalf of this. I mean, I think we all understand what we got before us, what projects we're looking to try and have, but we got to be able to afford to do them. Just a tough time on people. I mean, it's horrible, and we all understand that.
If we're going to keep, giving a cost of living increase to our employees, kind of inevitable. We don't want to. We're losing good people because. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
we try to do what we can as far as offering our employees a Cadillac type insurance plan, you know, take care of the families with it. And that would come at a much greater cost even this year. That's something else we have to consider when we talk about this. But, you know.
What's your recommendation?
Well, I mean, we see what the numbers are here, what it could bring in. And, I mean, I know that the county, what they do, 35?
34.
Huh? 34.7% their cent. It's not just going to be my recommendation. I mean, we all know what we got to do. Does anybody else have any thoughts they'd like to speak on this behalf?
We know this time comes, yeah. Been blessed so far, not have tax increase in a long time.
It's hurtful. Nobody likes to talk about having to do this, but we know what we want to do to take care of our town. But, you know, crunch some numbers with the projects that we're looking for, maybe having, I can't see how we can't do just a portion of what it's going to take to make a payment if we do end up making a payment like that. Plus, we'll fill the other extra project, pay the extra streets we need to get paid, hire the extra people who might help take care of these things. So, I thought 35 cents, that may be too high, it may be too low. I mean, it's just a recommendation.
What do you think, Glenn?
I think my call
No,
is,
I know it's not your call, but I mean 35.
I mean, it depends on which projects and all that you're looking at, what you
How much would add to my tax?
how much, I don't have that right off the top of my head.
Say 1,200.
I don't have that right off the top of my head. I mean, it's saying,
I can tell you, for a $100,000 residential, a penny adds $2.50 a year. So that's do the ratio that way.
That's good.
I've been through a few of these.
well, I mean, you was asking me just on yours, right?
Well, I just,
I mean,
estimate.
I mean, for every penny, and it's on that sheet, we get $12,476 some change, correct? So for every cent you raise it, that's what it goes. That's how you project it.
I've got no problem with 35.
If that's true.
That's what the board wants.
And that's just a number. I mean, do you think
following suit.
that's about been across the board by the other community that I've seen? We don't do it just because they're doing it.
No,
We're doing it because we know what we've
That's
got
what
to
we
do in the future. You know, the projects we're looking at. It's not just about the proposed possible park project in the future. It's just not about that. It's about other projects as well.
Right. All right. Anybody else have anything? And you're gonna add, what did you say, 35?
It's 35 cents.
Any other discussion on the budget?
Everybody's got all their requests in, like for y'all. Nothing came in later today, did it, about requests for extra equipment or?
No.
Okay.
So you're basically putting 35 cents onto the 1.4865, right?
We're going to go to item 8 now. First reading on ordinance 6/11/24-1. Budget of the town, general fund, Rogersville City School, Rogersville Water Department, tax rate, special revenue concept. Anything to say on it?
you, probably when you approve it, you approve it with subject to the changes.
Yes.
I just want to make sure.
Yes.
That is it. Because that's not what's in, it's the old tax rate.
With salary increases, we'd like to mention that separately. For those
It can be better.
I mean, how we have to state that in the motion.
Well, you're proving, you done said there was changes. And you're proving the budget with subject to changes, correct? And I'm okay on that.
And then,
I mean, you stated the way you want us to.
so I'm gonna make a motion that we pass the budget on the first reading with the amendments of the 35-cent tax rate increase and then the salary changes for supervisors.
Any
Do
other
I need to add anything else to
I
that?
think you'd already said your 3% overall.
Yes, the argument 3% overall rate.
It's in the budget.
Yeah, it's in there.
All right. Any other discussion? You made that as a motion, right?
I did.
Have a second?
I'll second.
Moved and second. Any other discussion? Roll call.
Danny? Eloise?
Aye.
Todd? Sonda?
Aye.
Brian? Rob?
Aye.
Okay. Next one, executive session. So I guess, oh, I'm sorry.
We need to set up the date for the public hearing and the second and final reading of this budget, which we usually do the last day of the month, which falls on the 28th, I think. But so I need to put that in the same published budget 10 days before the.
We do it on the 27th.
I thought we tentatively said the 27th.
Well, what we did is y'all said, can we let you know? And nobody's let you know.
Thursday. Say Thursday at 7.
Yeah. I will
Oh.
with you all.
You mind,
Just have to come back.
Mr.
I'm on
Jordan?
vacation that week. I'll just have to come back another day early.
He was going to try to come back on the 28th, and if we make it the 27th, he's going to make it. And I was just going to,
He's trying to help me out. I appreciate it.
but it's up to y'all. And I need a time too when we do this.
So the noon, so 28th gonna be a hard time for our board to meet.
Well, it'd be hard. I mean, well, I guess will it take? Cause I'm
Well,
working. I have to work that day. So.
All you're doing is doing the final reading of the.
We can do it
Public hearing
that
first.
evening or during lunch or something. Here in the
Well,
morning.
the evening would be better for you if we do it on the 28th.
What time could we
What
do it
time
at
can everybody
lunchtime?
else meet?
I'm fine anytime on the.
Yeah, I could probably do like 1 o'clock or something.
1 o'clock on the
Yeah.
28th? Could y'all meet at that time? You're back in, Mr.
Well,
Jordan.
that'll allow you to get your
We got a
name.
condo through Saturday, but I'll come back on Thursday. I was going to have to find my wife, I guess.
So,
the 28th at 1.
I'm gonna ask you.
28th, 1 o'clock.
Is that all right with everybody?